Hey everybody, happy Friday. This is Patrick with J Part of the Sears Group. I'm here with my buddy Dax Riley with Texas Lending Pro. And so put out a couple of videos so far and we kind of talked about, well, some of it was titles, some of it was mortgage, what you need to do if you already own a home. But we kind of need to rewind and say, if you're looking to buy a home, really what's the first step? And honestly, I'm going to get you over to this guy right here. I trust him. He's good at what he does. He's great at what he does. Actually, 22 years experience.
22. Yeah, crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He knows a little bit about mortgages. So
a little bit about mortgage. I'm almost sure 23 now. I don't know because now it's January and I think I started in December. Yeah, oh man, maybe 23 years now. I don't know. That's a long time. So kind of like what we do, right? I mean,
yeah.
So whenever you're talking to your client, you're like, hey, Mr. Smith, this is my lender. I'm gonna set you up with him. You're gonna love him. You put us on a group text together because that's how this world works now. Group text. And I say, hey, Mr. Smith, thank you so much, Patrick, for the introduction. Mr. Smith, is there a good time to call you later today? I'd like to touch base with you for about 5 or 10 minutes. And they always respond back, hey, Dax, it's nice to meet you. Thank you, Patrick. So I set up a call. I call Mr. Smith. Hey, this is Dax Riley. We texted earlier. Just want to get a little bit of information about you. Also tell you about how I operate and what I can do to help you out, right? Find out the details about their employment. Is he a salary employee? Does he get bonuses? Does he get overtime? Does he get commissions? Because there's a lot of variables.
Overtime being a big variable.
Being a huge variable. Need 2 years of that, right? So find out the details about that. Kind of get us an idea of what his comfort zone is for the monthly payment, right? Because what we approve them for and what they're comfortable with their monthly payment is two different things, guys. It is. You may be approved for $400,000, but you may not want that house note attached to $400,000, right?
Yeah.
And so I like to get to that because I don't want you running around showing them something they don't even want to qualify for.
Dax will always kind of reverse engineer it. Find out what that comfortable monthly payment is. Nobody wants to be house poor. So
No.
find out what that comfortable monthly payment is and then kind of reverse engineer into what the total price could be.
That's right. Yeah. And I'm saying, Patrick, they're qualified for $400,000, but they really need to be about the $350 range because that's where the payment's comfortable around. So that way, he's not taking them for unrealistic expectations, driving around looking at, houses that they don't want to buy. So then I'll find out about their assets, how much money they have for closing, all that kind of good stuff. Are there gift funds involved? Are they getting money from, Aunt Eddie or,
Moms, dads, grandmas, grandparents,
cousin, mattress money. There's ways we got to document certain things. So I find out all that stuff, and I want to really scrub the loan on that aspect because that stuff will come back there and stop the deal. If you're a good loan officer, you ask all those hard questions right up front. And I tell them, Patrick, I'm like, listen, I'm going to ask you some tough questions. They're a little personal, right? But where's your money coming from? And tell me about your job. How long you been in your job? And is it stable? Things like that.
Sure.
So as a realtor, it looks kind of funny if you start asking all those weird questions, but I can do that and kind of get away with it. So
yeah. Ask the tough questions up front so they don't bite you in the end.
That's right. You don't want to get bit in the ass. You don't want to do that. So I also run all my approvals. I run the real approval through the underwriting software so I get the findings. I want to see the approval. It's a little more thorough that way, but it's a better way. That way they know when I get that pre-approval over, they're buying a house. There's no like, oh, well, you see here, Mr. Smith and Patrick, I'm sorry, I got egg on my face. No, we're going to figure out a solution. So if you get the pre-approval, you're buying a house.
2 to 3 weeks after you're, got the house under contract, you're not going to, Dax is not going to come back to you and go, sorry, we missed this or missed that. The guy doesn't miss.
Yeah. If it comes off the round, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to dunk it back in. It may not be pretty, but we're going to get it done. So that's a big part of it. Pre-approval process, everything's online. Documents are signed, e-sign. I mean, it's easy. Look, guys, I don't even need 30 days. I need 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks tops.
How long do you need to get the pre-approval back?
Well, 1 day usually. So if I send the application link, they fill it out. It takes 5 to 7 minutes. They upload your basic pay stubs, W-2s, maybe just one bank statement, show me your assets. Same day pre-approval. If you do it at like 5 o'clock at night, then it's going to be the next day. But it's the same day. I'll move fast.
That's not bad.
Yeah, hell, man. Momentum's everything. So
it is.
But that's it. Give us a call. Let us know. Call Patrick. Patrick will then call me, and then we'll get on the same page, and we'll get you pre-approved.
Sounds good.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.